I'm painting. I'm painting. Oh! Oh! Oh, darn it. Try again. Painting. Oh! Oh. Now I'm gluing. I'm gluing. I'm gonna glue this piece to that one. Now glue. Oh! Oh no! Oh! Oh no! And now we're super gluing, super gluing. Oh, oh, oh. Oh no! Oh. Oh. Okay, we've had 3 different types of accidents. With the paint, glue, it's super glue. Paint, I'm just using a little bit of brush cleaner paint thinner. And that comes off pretty well. So if you get your thumbs in the paint on the body, all you gotta do is pull the windshield off, or whatever part it is. And it's no sweat. Just take the paint off with whatever appropriate thinner you use, except for acetate. Acetate will destroy plastic. Second one is dropped an axle on my windshield. What am I going to do now? Well, try to wipe this off. Well, you see that's not going to work at all. No, that's not going to work at all. That's going to need some work. So the first thing we're going to do is going to try to scrape off very carefully as much of the gunk on the top as we can. Now, this obviously wasn't fully cured, but it did make a nice mess of the windshield. So hopefully you would jump into action as soon as you did the damage. The third one is super glue. I just got my thumb in the super glue, touched the windshield. Oh, man, now I got a big mess. To fix all 3 of these, we're going to use some 2000 grit wet dry sandpaper. Cover that back up. And some floor cleaner, or floor polish. I'm going to start with the glue. That's going to be the most difficult and it's going to take the most time. Now work it nice. You want to keep it nice and wet. As long as you got lubricant on there, you're not going to be dragging any golf balls across the surface. If you have progressively finer paper, I would go up to maybe a 4000 grit. As you can see, it's starting to get that glue off there, but we got a big divot in the middle of it. So what are we going to do with that? Well, we need a more aggressive sandpaper. So we'll go with a 60 grit sanding pad. No, we won't. You have 500 grit. This is far more aggressive than the 200, and it won't actually destroy the part. If you get too aggressive on the grit, no amount of polishing and finishing is going to help. And nice circular motions, even pressure. Because you're going to have to get down into that hole. The only way to do that is to bring the rest of the level down to it. You really can't do that. In any practical manner. You're going to get it nice. It feels almost smooth to the finger. because the aggression of the glue, the acetone and ketones and all that in it, it actually does take a piece. It melts the surface. So when you scrape off your glob of glue, a piece of the windshield is going to come with it. You want to get a nice even pattern to it. You can still see the divot, but I don't think it's going to really show up all that much once we finish it. On super glue, of course, you just do the same thing. More grit. You don't have to really push in on it because you're talking about styrene plastic here. It's not all that hard. Just want to get it down so where there's no visible thumbprint, fingerprint, you know, whatever happens to be, a little dribble down it. Like I said, the sooner you catch the mistake, the better off it's going to be. Now you can still see that little divot from the glue, from the tester's glue. And this paper's kind of worn. And let's continue to polish for a little while. After you get done all your sanding, your next step is to dip it in Pledge, or whatever kind of floor polish you have in your home country, because the world supply of Pledge is getting very low. Along the edges, you just dab the excess off. Don't touch the surface. It shouldn't be too bad. And since the world supply of Pledge is getting extremely low, lately I've been using this product here, Rejuvenate. Seems to do pretty well. I've been medium happy with it so far. Not extremely, just kind of medium happy. As you see, it comes out in a white color. And again, like the Pledge or any other kind of floor polish, just go around the edges and wick off the excess. You don't want to wipe it, you don't want to touch it, just wick it off. Make it wick it good.